What I've realized over the years is everybody has a story to tell, and this is the story of me. Technically, this is where my story begins, me as a baby, but I'm going to start somewhere kind of in the middle. How I spent my summer vacation. No, I'm kidding, that's not really my story, but it does start somewhere right around here. And this is really where my story begins. I met and fell in love with a man. Isn't love grand? And we have 4 kids. 4 kids gets pretty expensive, so we needed to make some money. So we put our heads together and came up with a plan. It was brilliant. This is a picture of a barn. There are barns all across the United States. A lot of them are falling down. Some are just dilapidated. Some are abandoned. So our big idea was to take barns that were falling down, that were no longer useful, and making something out of them. What you see here is a big pile of wood from that barn that we tore down, and we're going to make something beautiful out of this. Doesn't look like much right now, but it's going to be. So we took that old barn and all the wood that we got from it, we made this. And this is only one of many, many things we have made out of barn wood. It's been a pretty good income, but the more important thing for me is that every piece we make has a special story that goes along with it. Our idea has made it so we've shipped furniture from Canada to California to Washington. A little bit closer, we sell some stuff at a store in Columbia Falls. This particular picture has more of a story. It's actually a homesteading cabin that had been tore down and rebuilt in Gardner, Montana, and we furnished all the furniture inside this cabin. This piece is an entryway bench that we made for a couple that lived down in Texas. This is a bookshelf that I handmade to match all of the furnishings in my bedroom, and I never had a matching bedroom set until I was in my middle 30s. That's my dresser. That's my bed, and all of it goes together with the barnwood that you can see in the background. The rest of the story goes something like this. This is a root cellar door from a ranch outside of Chinook, Montana. We turned it into a bed that we made for my cousin. This particular piece here is from an outhouse outside of Whitefish that we were able to salvage the door from, and I made it into an entryway bench and coat rack for my aunt who lives in Minnesota. Part of the appeal for me is that every piece that I find has a unique story to tell. So get out there and tell your story.